We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here now is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the shortstop.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one gone to start the night. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Got him reaching there, strike 2. Alcantara has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty B, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Nationals will have to deal with his great wheels on base from the get-go.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. The boys are flying around.
Standing in now, Kim. He grounds it sharply to third. Rendon is there. The throw to Defoe. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And inning. Second inning set to go. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Victor Robles is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Batting fifth. The first baseman.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Third baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him.
Anderson.
Brian Anderson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Now batting, JT Riddle. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Here comes the first pitch.
Wilmer Defoe.
Fouled off. This is skied into short left center. Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Kyle McGowan comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
A ball and a strike now. McGowan leads off first with 1 away. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Sandy Alcantara as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson.
Lewis Brinson.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Brinson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
1-0 the count. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Here's the 1-0.
Ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit softly down the line at first. Scooped up. Throw won't get him. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready now for the Marlins. Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is into right field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Got him swinging on the split fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Anthony Rendon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now here it comes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
This is swung on and grounded to the shortstop Riddle. On to first, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Juan Soto. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here comes the first pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Soto ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 3. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the switch-hitting power bat of Kendrys Morales. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner loves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Full count now, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And, boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And he pops it up, and this will land foul. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The count now at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
The pitcher, Sandy.
Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Line towards center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Brinson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Now at the plate, Kim. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, look at Rendon. Got him. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And that one right down Main Street. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a ball 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. To 1-2 now. And the pitch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Kim is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Victor Robles digging in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Second baseman Pablo Sandoval.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Outside, ball 2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Now back.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now batting.
Ready now, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Yan Gomes.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Sandoval has it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Digging in, Wilmer Defoe. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Andrew Stevenson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
17, Andrew Stevenson.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Matt Grace will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 33.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Brian Anderson.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and a strike. Grace is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The count now at 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. No hits to this point. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Garrett Cooper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Garrett Cooper.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
The pitcher, number 61.
John Birdie will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
John Birdie.
Ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Hard hit toward the hole. Turner has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first base. Garrett Cooper will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Ryan Stanek will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. John Birdie is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit, and this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Yan Gomes stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 from the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Now at the plate, Wilmer Defoe, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. David Freitas will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Ball 1, well below the zone. 2 out with the man at first. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. From the stretch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So Austin Williams will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lewis Brinson. And that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kim, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner gloves it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, left
At
field.
the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. No balls and 1 strike. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So striding forward now, Adam Eaton, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Here's the pitch.
Number 66.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dickerson. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Here now is Juan Soto.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Nationals able.
Sean Doolittle enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A ball and 2 strikes now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Popped him up. Defoe over to his left. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Now in the box, Kendrys Morales. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Doolittle's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.